Film mic of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You already know. Film mic from 106.1 Cameo, man. Don't forget, people. Thank y'all for tuning in. You can like, you can subscribe. You in the building, you can comment, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, man. Shout out to everybody listening via the iHeartRadio app. Shout out to everybody listening, watching via YouTube. We salute y'all, man. We got a special guest in the building again tonight, man. We got two special guests. A lot of special people be sliding up on us, Christian. C-Mac, they be pulling up on it like, man, Phil, we got to get on the podcast, man. Hit my guy up a while ago. He said it's going to come through. He finally in the building. Stunnaman02, we got you in the building. And he brought his DJ, one of his DJs, DJ Westcoast in this motherfucker as well.
I love all my DJs,
Yeah, damn, for sure, man. What's up, my brother?
Man, life is beautiful, man. I would say I'm in a serene state, sanguine as I usually will, but I'm going to keep it real, Mike. I'm honestly fed up.
Yeah.
I'm not in a good mood. I'm in a great mood, but not a good one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of disdain with the state of where the Bay Area and the West Coast is.
Okay.
Specifically, not just Fillmore, but San Francisco as a whole.
Speak about it.
I just feel like it's a lot of bullshit going on. We perpetuating and perpetrating with a lot of fake shit, a lot of weird shit. And cutting corners has allowed us to dismantle an infrastructure that was once the greatest in the world. I went to New York about a month ago, at the beginning of this month. You know, January been long. We've been doing so much stuff. I was in New Jersey. Shout out to a dope producer named Subject, and he was talking to me about Fillmore history. Wow. He was bringing up somebody from New Jersey. Wow. Was bringing up GLP, bringing up San Quinn, Messi Marv, JT, Don Toriano, all these dope people, these amazing individuals, et cetera, et cetera. Too many names to list, but just because I don't list you don't mean you're not important to the movement. Right. We appreciate those who came before us. And I was just thinking, man, how did we go from the golden age of San Francisco and Bay Area and West Coast music to be in a situation where we got so many stars, some of the biggest in the world, but at home it ain't being built to another level? How come Empire is one of the biggest industries in San Francisco right now, but a lot of the times, or not, I'm not even gonna fault them, but it's a situation in which our San Francisco artists ain't on these same levels as everybody else. The only people we could blame is us. You feel me? We our biggest enemy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Man, that's an introduction for that ass, man. Watching that podcast, Stunnaman, a lot to say.
Come on, man. Usually,
you got a lot to get off your chest, man.
I usually don't say nothing. That's the problem.
Right.
But
see, sometimes that could be the problem. That's what you're saying, right? That's the problem because you don't speak up. I feel you. People take your kindness for weakness type shit. I feel that. But I need to know one thing. Did you wash your back today, my nigga? Come on,
man. I ain't took a shower in 3 days. He said I still smell good. I still smell good, right? She said amazing.
So you ever took a shower in 3 days?
I'm lying, bro. I took a shower last night after I watched that. Oh, I actually took a cold shower this morning at about 12 p.m. At this afternoon, excuse me.
Right.
12 p.m. I watched them Niners win. I was at the game yesterday, sweating 3 years in a row, NFC Championship. I travel. I make sure I was there at both away games, so I had to be at the home game. You know what I'm saying? Really from San Francisco. For one of my first baby pictures is me in a Niners jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Off top.
You know what I mean?
Hey, what's funner, going away to the away games or at the home games? Keep it real.
I like the away games because you get to see the culture. Like when we went to LA, when we went to LA, shout out to Empire, shout out to the Niners. The time that we went 2 years ago at SoFi, they mobbed me out. Like we go there, we got posters everywhere. You see Big Steppin', we in a suite. I'm with 24K Golden. Like, oh, we're gonna call the car. Shout out to a fucking San Francisco legend, him and Jay Bills. Hey, 24K Golden is the realest nigga ever. I don't want to hear no 24K Golden slander. If a nigga talking bad about 24K Golden, you got to watch him. That's not a good person. That nigga is 24K Golden is a god, bro. We get in there. He called a car. We go out there. We in a SoFi Stadium. Yeah. That was the upper echelon experience. Then I get the gritty experience. We go to Philly. I get my hotel. You feel me? There's a roof Chris in my hotel. This is also a big moment for me because this is the second time I have an interaction with my father. My father is an Eagles fan. I'm a Niners fan. We go to the game. He mobbed the tickets. So I got my flight. We in there. I'm in a hotel, man. Roof Chris, somebody spot me. Stunning, man. Shout out to Midas and Juke. They like, man, they loving me in Philly. Beautiful women, beautiful experience. So that was amazing. I was talking shit. Nigga hit me with his car. I stood my ground. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You see I'm back alive, so somebody ain't do nothing too much. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, now we back home. Yeah. Gratifying. Definitely. Solidifying. Lose 2 on the road. And we here. Right. Still winning. Still winning. Still watching our back. DJ Westcoast, you watch your back? Hold on, I'm going to say this real quick, though. Of course I'm still trying to figure out, though, how the Niners won, and we ain't hear no Big Steppin' in the stadium. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They didn't play Big Steph?
Nah, and I was with the DJs.
So I'm gonna keep it real. I've gotten that. Now, nothing against the DJs there. Shout out.
We need more black. No shade to them. We need more black DJs.
I swear to God.
Why is DJ West Coast not in there? No shade to them.
No shade to them.
But I'm black. I'm a black man from San Francisco. This is why Keith Lee really left the Bay. Because he came here and he was like, yo, he didn't want to say this explicitly because his platform is so big, but I'm on my way up. I love all my people. I got a person in my team that's Pinoy, that's real Filipino, Punta Gatito, Magandas. We rocking with our Filipino people. I'm rocking with Latinos. I'm rocking with Asians. I'm rocking with anybody who is another ethnicity. But when we a melanated individual, why do we have to get the bottom of the barrel, do the most to be the best? Look, hey man, no shade to nobody, none of that shit, but where's the representation from not only the people that's from the city, but on top of that, the melanated individuals who help build the culture. Why DJ West Coast got the biggest song in LA right now, produced by him with Joe Moses, and he ain't everywhere and being paraded through the Bay right now? Why Stunnaman02 got to beg for his record to get played, and I done put so much work in 800 motherfucking days of pushing the same song, nigga?
Right.
Why do I gotta get in niggas' face and beg them? That shouldn't be the standard.
Right.
Niggas got me fucked up.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, where's the women at? DJ Shellheart, she's a 49ers fan. Why is she not DJing in there? Why are we not putting these women forth? I can name, it's a young lady, I believe her name is JC. She has purple hair. Excuse me if I'm getting it wrong. She's a Filipina DJ.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Jayce.
Yeah, I don't even want to get it wrong. So if I miss... Yeah, Jamie. DJ, come on. Why is she not in there? Why are these people not getting these opportunities? And there's nothing wrong. I'm never gonna take nothing off of nobody's plate. But in order to be great, we gotta be inclusive. And it's one thing about being exclusive, but San Francisco and the Bay got some weird ass politics that I don't fuck with. It got them politics to where, I feel some type of way about you, so I'm not gonna allow you to get an opportunity. That shit bullshit, bruh. How you gonna? We see so many great people have to leave the Bay Area in order to make it, in order to go to that next level. At least one thing I respect about LA, they got politics. And as fucked up as anybody gonna say LA is, they politics are organized. You know what I'm saying? They do something in coordination to a hierarchy, and it has propelled them year after year after year to be able to take their music, their acting, anything they doing to the next fucking level. We are a part of the West Coast. Why we ain't doing that shit? I'm not telling niggas to gang bang, but why the fuck DJ West Coast ain't the biggest DJ out? Why the fuck Filmo Mike ain't got the biggest podcast out? Why the fuck Stunnaman02 gotta beg a nigga to play a song? It shouldn't be like that. I don't give a fuck if it's one song. Nigga, I got hits on hits on hits. If you ain't seen the catalog, bitch ass nigga, go do some research. All right, I'm done.
Nah, we not done.
Well, damn.
Shout out DJ. We got DJ West Coast in
You
the
don't
building,
even know
man.
Jessica sing.
Straight up, real quick, 1 second. We got DJ West Coast in the building, man. It's the Watch Your Back podcast. Film Mike 106.1 Cameo. If you want to advertise with us, don't forget, you can hit us up. Product placement. Shout out my guy, my nigga E-Dub. More to do athletics, more to do. Shout out to my nigga, man. He got an athletic company, more to do. Hoodies, attire, whatever you may need. If you need, like I said, product placement, product mentions, tap in with us. It's the Wash Your Back podcast. Filmo Mike in the building. We got DJ West Coast. Like he was saying, man, you got one of the biggest songs on the West Coast.
Yes, sir,
that
man.
motherfucker going crazy, and it's just now starting to go up.
Yes, sir, man. They broke it in LA already, man. We've been out here in Northern California doing our thing, man. My name DJ West Coast, man. And shout out to big homie Joe Moses, man. We've been putting it together. You feel me, man? The whole world is slapping it right now. You feel me? Like I said, man, I work real hard. I'm 23 years old, man. I'm coming from the Bay Area, man. You feel me? I'm a musician. I'm a producer. I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. And you feel me? The one and only, the original DJ West Coast. You feel me? So you know I be coming with the slaps and the spins. Shout out all the big homies in the game, all my fellow DJs. You feel me? My name is DJ West Coast, so I'm representing unity. You feel me? I'm in my own lane with this thing that I'm doing right now, but you feel me? I'm including all of my brethren, anybody that shares the art, anybody that, you know, does what I do. You feel me? There's no competition. This is an art form. You feel me? And I feel like the game has lost that. You know what I'm saying? It became a big old competition when originally this was a form of freedom and a form of art. You feel me? It was a point in time where we couldn't even sing if we wanted to, if you understand what I'm saying. Filmo Mike, you feel me, man? So we really trying to put this thing together, man, and I really want to take the reins of this thing right now because I heard that West Coast music was no longer a factor nationally.
What?
That's what I heard.
We seen it.
You feel me? They've been putting it out there in the airwaves, man, that's saying West Coast music is not a factor nationally, which is not true at all, man. You feel me? We got some of the best musicians, some of the dopest artists, some of the best spoken words, some of the dopest producers. You feel me? Our swag and everything that we are is all about that bounce. You feel me? That swag and keeping it player.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I personally feel when it comes to this rap game. Yeah, we do got to work twice as hard, but then also as the West Coast, we have to come together and we got to stop being crabs in a barrel with this thing, man. We got to work together. Otherwise, it's not going to work. If you're not unified, there's nothing.
When people say unity, what do y'all mean? What do rappers mean by unity? What do y'all say? Be as literal as possible. Don't be like, oh, we want unity. Talk about the unity. Give us examples of unity.
Look, I put it like this. It ain't even got to be about rappers. Let's just put it as a people, man. We got grown people that's acting like children, like we don't have no sense. Let's just talk about it,
watch
man.
that back.
You feel me? There's a lot of, and I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, and I'm not pointing at nobody individually. I'm saying this is my experience growing up in this game as a 23-year-old in the position that I'm in. I personally feel like, man, that we move with a lot of emotions, man, and we're artists, so we're naturally emotional people. We gotta have emotions in order to put this music out, but we don't think logically. You feel me? We move and we act before we think. And I feel like that's a big factor. A lot of people...
We're moving emotionally instead of moving like tactically.
Yes, sir. That's
with a purpose, with intention.
As
one of my favorite words, intention.
Yes, sir. As Stunnaman was saying, down in L.A., they move in a hierarchy. So that means regardless of how you feeling, you need to move in a certain way in order for the team to move forward.
Right, straight up.
Or whatever organization that you in to move forward and go up. But right now, we all in our own little corners doing our own little thing, and we not getting nowhere. So
you mean that we're not truly working together?
Yeah, we're not truly working together. Like, Phil, my mic, bro, you my brother. You the big homie, man. You reached out to me and you let me on your platform. That's a step forward right there. Stunnaman did said in public he didn't put his reputation on the line for a young person like me to get on. Right. And I had to prove myself in this game. Right. He didn't make it easy. Nah, he said, we're going to work, we're going to practice, we're going to get it in. Right. And do it the still winning way. You feel me? And even how he just gives his cameraman, you feel me? I didn't got a chance, a young person, to see how he maneuvers, man.
Definitely.
He give everybody credit.
Definitely.
He make everybody feel good, even if it's to me sometimes against his best interest.
Nah, that's what Lil do. I mean,
yeah.
I would think that I noticed this when you have I ain't gonna say, some people have like a bigger presence or aura about themselves, and like for example, like Draymond Green. I don't know Draymond Green, but I think that his presence and his aura is super big. You could tell when he starts to lean in a certain way or go a certain way that people start to follow. So like what you were saying, like with Stunnaman, that's part of being a good leader. Like just setting the tone of positivity. Like, because if you come in with a fucked up attitude and a fucked up day, the whole squad gonna have a fucked up day. And how can you still win
if you live in pessimistic?
Exactly.
And then just to piggyback off what you said, Draymond Green is actually a very excellent individual.
Yeah.
The first time we met in person, we had a 2-hour conversation, just getting to know each other and really just understanding each other's backgrounds. And we found out we wanted the same. So you are spot on. That's and then even what West Coast said, he's a genius. He's a 23-year-old man. One of my favorite phrases is, there's no success without successors. Big step in, Stunnaman02 still winning means nothing if I cannot replicate it. If right now, DJ West Coast produced a song that is most likely going to have equal to or more magnitude that Big Steppin' did with But I'm Done with Joe Moses. And then to even say what he said, unfortunately, we are in the crabs in a barrel type situation, but crabs are not supposed to be in a barrel. When you see crabs in a natural, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So just to compliment what you're saying, unfortunately, if we are crabs in a natural environment work together, they stick together. So if you're in a barrel and your natural inclination innately is to grab another crab to make sure they're good, when you see another crab going out, you might think they're going to danger, so they pull them back. I think with us and Fillmore in San Francisco in the Bay, a lot of times when people rise to another level, we feel the necessity to pull them back, either through self-sabotage or trying to tell them, oh, you changed up, you act different. Of course I got to change to go to another level. If I want to lift more weights, of course I have to change how my methodology, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Off camera, we was talking about a situation that you experienced where, and then we didn't finish it, but the thing about when you go to another level, you have to change as a person. what that makes difficult for the people around you is they no longer can have you as what they used to be. So, for example, if I'm a loctician and I get film, you end up growing locks and you on TV shows and you the biggest thing out because that's where I see you going. You're a superstar. You're a star. I'm a star. We all stars. We making a still winning. We making a 106. We making a wash your back constellation right now.
Yeah, straight up.
If I'm a loctician, I end up doing your locks and then you blow up. And then I get to a point where, you like, I'm going to give you 10 bands every time you do my hair. I'm like, and I start getting star clientele to the point where I'm not available for other people who I might have came up with. And they say, damn, they don't like that because, damn, Stunner don't charge $100 to do locks no more. That happened with my barber. That happened with my barber and one of my producers. Man, my barber bumped heads with my producer, Quake Beats, because this nigga went to another level. He got his own shop.
Right.
Why, you feel me? Why are you mad? Because my nigga got his own shop.
Right.
So, you feel me? You know.
Yeah. No, I feel it. No, I mean, that be the crazy part because I don't know if it's access. Do people be mad at the access or the lack thereof? They used to, because people got to realize sometimes a motherfucker, just because you stay in the same, like I'm trying to grow, bro. I'm trying to, you feel me? I'm trying to elevate and get past a certain level like you talking about. And I think sometimes people, when they don't have that accessibility to get to you, it kind of hurt they feeling a little bit.
Well, also familiarity breeds disrespect. So as a person who is, you're a high value individual.
Yeah, I try to be.
Everybody in here is.
Yes,
but
sir.
You don't try, you are.
Yes,
you would
sir.
not be in this position right now if you were not.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You are high value, you have high worth.
Thank you for telling me that.
I have to, bro.
Yes, sir.
I have to because I see it in myself. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
I gotta say that shit because when I see you, you feel me? I say, man, I see all the great things from the smile, your energy, everything, your ability, your speaking ability, all of that shit. That shit is magical. You don't get to see what a room turns into when you walk in a room.
Right.
You don't get to see unless you on it. If somebody recorded, if we thankful enough to have a cameraman to catch you doing your shit.
Right.
I've been to Origin. I've been to a club and I seen the club when Film on Mike not on the mic.
Right.
And I seen what the club turned into when Film on Mike get on the mic.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
sir.
familiarity breeds disrespect, and unfortunately, when you're a high value individual and you believe in yourself, you do not subject yourself to something that could pull you down. If my ship is moving and somebody drops an anchor, why should you not be thrown off the ship if we got somewhere to go to? If we got cargo, we got to move. If we got women and children on this ship, if we got people that's important on this ship, if you throw an anchor off the ship, why should I not kick you off the ship? That's treason, ain't that? Ain't you supposed to walk the plank?
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? So when it come down to it, it turned into a situation where it's like, man, these people feel away because they holding you back and you want to bring them up. But the crazy thing about going up, I'm not able to go down. I'm going to the top of the mountain. You tell me I'm almost at the top of Mount Everest and I got to come down because you at the bottom?
Fuck
you can
that shit.
Come on, I might die going down.
No, you for real.
I need to make it to the top because whatever I need that motivation to get to the top to come back down.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's what it is sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I never take it personal. For a minute, I was. For a minute, I thought you got to bring everybody with you. But I was having survivor's remorse. I got it, bruh. I'm still here. I got to get to that next level. We need to see Stunnaman02 and film. We need to see Jordan Gomes and TV shows. We need to see, I got Big Steppin', but that's regional and national and semi-global. We need to see, I need an alien to pull up on me. I need a nigga from that was in Ant-Man in another dimension to pull up on Stunnaman02 and be like, you know, I'll be Big Steppin', you feel me? I need a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I need to get on, we need to get there.
No, seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. What do you think that'll do? Like if we say, for instance, I had a question, you was talking, do you feel like the people before us didn't like give us a blueprint of how to?
I wouldn't even say that.
Or do you think that they were just too, not, I ain't gonna say into themselves, but they were too focused on their own career to even give a fuck about the next person?
Well, as an artist, you do have a level of ego that you have to have. It's tough being an artist. You have to have a certain level of self-love and self-value to where when you're doing your thing, when I rap what I'm saying I have to believe it. Right. It has to be true.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of rappers, unfortunately, what they saying might not be true. So that's a whole nother psychology.
Man, what the fuck is that about?
You know what I'm saying? And I
couldn't even, I'm sorry to cut you off, good. But I just know me, and I'm on this podcast, and I have to watch what I say because this is it's gonna go out there forever. So if I'm not being true to me and being real to myself, I don't even know how. So I don't understand how a rapper with all the shit you gotta write about and talk about, you can't be lying, man.
Exactly.
Somebody gonna be like, bro, that ain't. I remember my boy tried to say something about a gun. He was like, nigga, that ain't no gun.
Exactly. Even when I made Big Steppin', Quake Beats was in there with me.
Yeah.
When I made the song, I did not have a 4-5. I had a deuce.
Okay.
And I actually had my deuce taken from me because I went to
shit.
I went to Mexico. I didn't get stripped or nothing. Feel me? I'm not a sucker, but feel me? I'm a square for sure. But
Right.
you're not taking nothing from me.
Definitely.
So I went to Mexico, and my partner did some knock ass shit. He drove through customs before I could adjust my stuff how it was, and he went through the fast track lane, and they took the gun. We had some weed, a gun, and this is the first time I ever got arrested. Feel me? I went out there with a young lady who I was dealing with, and she went to go get a BBL, and you feel me? I went to support her. You know what I'm saying? So the situation, we went unscathed. I admitted to what I was doing, and they was like, man, it's all good. You feel me? We'll send it back to you. We'll send you a letter to go get your deuce or your toast. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. So I let that go. That was a sign to me. Everybody I'm not a gangster, I'm not a thug, I'm not glorifying no bullshit. I exercise my Second Amendment right as an American. I don't tell nobody to have no bullshit or nothing. But where we come from, sometimes you gotta protect yourself. If the police is making you feel a certain type of way and you live as a black man, I'm not saying keep it on you. Be protected as possible, know your rights. But sometimes you might need something, not for the police, but also when people are calling your phones, making death threats, and you out here pushing positivity and being a good person, you gotta protect yourself.
Straight up.
So I went through that situation, and then I feel like you know what? I just told that story unprovoked because that happened after I made Big Steppin'. But I think I had a deuce.
You said a deuce.
I had a deuce because I wanted to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? I had a deuce. You feel me? Everybody know that's literally the gun I learned how to shoot with.
Right.
And I was like, man, I went to the gun range with somebody and had a 40. And when I was at that, it was a 40 and a 9. And I think I shot the 40 and I had the most act with it. And I was like, I need a 4.5. And then I just spoke. One thing I do, I wouldn't say I would lie or fabricate, but I either tell my experience from my perspective or I manifest.
Yeah, I
speak.
believe in that.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Definitely
Rappers got to stop lying. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah, that's hella funny, though. So you say 4.5 would be.
Looking like I'm bench pressing, man. I was really talking about working out, you feel me? But that's the whole thing of the song, the psychology of the song. You know what I mean? So, we was talking about something good, but I lost the train.
I know you already people ask you this question. Where did the dance come from?
So I did this.
I think I seen it one where, but tell the people, man.
So when I moved to Hunters Point, you feel me? I linked up. I used to be on Harbor Road almost every day. Not in a thug way, but just being outside. You feel me? I used to live on Garlington, and then we made a group of people, and we threw a house party. You know what I'm saying? So when we threw this house party, I didn't know how to dance.
Okay.
Feel me? I wasn't at that stage in my life. I was a late bloomer. Everybody else knew how to dance 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
So me, I'm just like, okay. So they're like, man, we got to teach Jordan how to dance. By the time I might have been going by Jay Stunner. So you feel me? All the folks from Harbor, Oss, Wayne, Brandon, RPRB, K Clap, we know him as Llama Llama right now, but Ron C, Tone, you feel me? We in there with the young ladies. They like, man, we finna teach you how to dance. Get on the wall and then feel me, get on your tippy toes. You know what I'm saying? So they on their tippy toes hitting their shit. So I'm learning how to dance in the point, dance with women. Then when I go to the functions that everybody kind of go to back in the day, where it used to be everybody Fillmore, Hunters Point, Sunnydale, whoever, all the hoods, you feel me, outside, I see the Fillmore niggas specifically from the 8 hitting this right here. They hitting this and they hitting it hard. Cam, feel me, Shaq, they going stupid. I'm like, oh, okay. But I didn't want to bite them.
Right.
So when I was doing my thing, I get on my tippy toes like the folks from the point, and I just hit this.
Right.
So I wasn't really getting nasty with it. I think Gunna was even the one who brought it from Sac to all the way, because Stupid and Sac was hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Being with Mac Dre and them.
Okay.
Gunna brought it from the 8 to over here, you know what I'm saying? So, or I mean, from Sac to the 8. So that's where the dance came together. And to me, it was an expression. I like to dance a lot. I did African dance. I learned capoeira. It was an expression of who I was as a person, my reality. I'm from Fillmore, but I moved to this new place, and I have to assimilate to the culture, which is a good thing in that situation.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, of course. And then it just taught me that. Or I'm talking hella much. Talk to West Coast.
It spreads your game out. Talk about that. Just because I'm from Fillmore.
Yeah.
My senior year, we moved to Richmond.
Beautiful.
But it's sick, though, because you're not just confined to one area, and niggas like us, we gonna go out there and it's gonna be all love. I got motherfuckers. Richmond love me,
I love Richmond. Hey, Richmond women,
for real.
Richmond women are the most caring women.
What?
They'll cook a
more
meal.
Than Frisco, more than Oakland, more than
every
EPA.
Every city got their own characteristic. Richmond women,
let's talk about it.
They take care of you.
Okay.
They cook you a meal.
Okay, I
met a Richmond woman. I worked at Macy's selling shoes. She met me for the first time and said, "You so handsome and chocolate, beautiful chocolate queen." She was like, "What you need? You need some food tomorrow? Feel me? I can bring it to you."
She was ready to serve a nigga a meal.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. San Francisco women got the trends. They always fresh. They always fly. Always on the next level.
Always trying to steal a nigga something. Females in the city be ready to.
Oh my God.
Hey, but they be fucking. Hey, you know what be happening with me? Because I become my weight kind of like fluctuate. Mm-hmm. Like I go from like 255 to like 240.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 235.
You gotta get in there at West Coast.
I know, for real. West
he went
Coast
from 310. How much you weigh right now?
Sure, I was at 310. I'm sitting at like 215.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
off top.
That's what I'm talking about.
Transformation. You feel me? Like
you be eating coochie from the back, huh?
Yeah, he eat ass too.
That's how you lost all that weight.
We was in LA. He had 5 French women. I woke up and they was yelling. Justin was there. He had 5 French women. I was like, oh, that was like, I was like, God damn. I walked out the room. She was like, oh, and I was like, man, DJ Westcoast was turning it out.
We.
Fact. Literally. Come on, man.
West Coast though, man. What's up though? What's up, man? You be when I first seen you, bro, you was like, man, this nigga talented. You was DJing. Mm-hmm. You told me you produced, but I was impressed by, you know, I'm an MC host. So I was very impressed by that. And then y'all both got showmanship. When I first met you, Stunna, I met you at Mr. Fab spot.
Mm-hmm. You remember that? Yeah, that was lit. Hey, I just want to say thank y'all for everything y'all teach me about being a master of ceremonies. I appreciate that.
Oh, nah, that's what's up.
I learn a lot from just watching y'all.
You do. You smart as fuck, bro. I remember seeing you at this nigga was at Cool John house at the Schmop. At the Schmop house, they had a little kickback or something. And
shout out to HBK Cool John.
It was just when your song, I think it hadn't even been, it probably was out maybe like 2 weeks.
Which one, Out That Window?
It was either that one. Was Big Steppin' out? I don't think Big Steppin' was out. Yeah, it wasn't out yet.
Big Steppin' dropped.
It wasn't out yet because I had seen you at Fabs, and then I see you there like maybe 2 months later at the Schmop.
This is probably like 2018, 2019.
But you started your profile started to rise. You started to do some mixtapes and all this shit. This fool everybody was performing like in front of a little backyard boogie. This nigga went in the house. He got people from outside in the house that was just chilling. Come on outside, we finna rap. But he rapping the song
out
simultaneously, and he going out the window and shit. That shit was crazy.
And that's how the song Out That Window was birthed. No lie, that's why energy is currency. You feel me? And when we made that song, it's a picture of the cover art for Out That Window where I'm rapping out the window. And the producer of the song is right there. The producer of the song came to the Schmop house because he heard I was going to be there. Nilo, unfortunately, he's incarcerated right now. We're not going to get into that. But you feel me? He came there because he heard I was going to be there. We did that. I did that. I just so happened to rap out of the window and he be right there. And then we hadn't seen those pictures yet. Shout out to, I believe her name is Endless Photography. Shout out to her. Her name is Michi, but she go crazy. But shout out to the women doing it. You went female photography.
E. McGee, man.
Why these dudes got all these? Bro, we need more women. Where are the women at? I love West Coast women. You know what I'm saying? I love all women. You know what I mean? But shout out to the women. Let's empower the women, man.
For sure, man.
So I went to his house. He played the beat, made the hook, cover art. The song became Please Go Stream Out That Window, my second biggest song that propelled. That was actually, shout out to Hella Erie, Papa Slim, EB Bless. They helped. Black Mark helped. Black Mark, they helped get that on the radio.
Oh, that's
Break
big.
It. Yeah, there you go. Black Mark helped me get my first song on the radio. Talk about it. Before Big Steppin', I had 5 songs already on the radio, 4 or 5. Talk about in that slot when it was. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Hella Erie and what's this shit? What the fuck is that shit? Nah, not MacArthur, man. It's On the Block.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
right? Nah, nigga, the fucking what's her fucking Home Turf?
Yeah. They go crazy. Shout out to Home Turf.
Shout out to Home Turf, man.
Nah, they helped me a lot.
That back in the day.
You said who?
Vine started it, and I didn't know he took that name from like a syndicated show that was on TV like in 1991. I didn't know. Crazy. Man, but anyway, back to you. West
I'm
Coast.
thankful. Yeah,
West Coast, you the first DJ we didn't have on here, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's snook your ass on here.
Still winning
I had told another nigga, I'm like, bro, I mean, you gonna be the first DJ. No, actually, D Sharp. Sorry,
Hey, look.
D Sharp was here last
Hey, you
week.
in the same conversation as
Look,
D Sharp? That's
man.
big. We love
Big,
D Sharp.
man.
What?
Black history, man.
Come on,
Bay
man.
History right now.
Come on.
106
Definitely.
KMEL.
Talk about it.
And Film on Mike and
Talk about it.
Stunnaman02 and DJ
For surely.
West Coast. We keeping it
And
lit, man.
Erica and Justin and C Money, C
Yeah,
Murder, C
everybody
Mac.
in the building,
C
man.
Mac.
Shout out everybody in the building that's doing this thing, man. This is really dope for me. You feel me? And I'm grateful that y'all got me on.
Nah,
here,
it's
man. You feel
definitely.
me? We doing our thing, man. I done worked real hard.
sure.
You understand me, man? We really didn't put a lot of things together. We done threw a lot of parties, through a lot of events. We done made a lot of beats. We done made a whole lot of songs. You understand me? We done made a whole lot of albums and EPs. We putting everything together. Then we done performed our asses off, man. Literally, man. Blood,
Y'all
sweat,
do a great show.
bro. Blood, sweat, and tears in this thing. I take this type of thing that I do personally. You feel me? This is the air that I breathe and the blood in my body. You feel me? Music is everything to me, man. And like I said, man, I'm representing the West Coast. We really what we trying to do, man, is just keep pushing that positivity, man, and make sure that we keep going up, stay in hyphy, stay going dumb, stay. You feel me? But
Yeah.
He say hyphy. I say we making mob music.
I
Okay.
We mobbing.
Okay,
I
for
don't-
the show.
I make hyphy music, but I make conscious mob music. If you want to know the genre Stunnaman02 make, I make mob music. 89 to 96 BPM is not too fast, it's not too slow. You can hear my flow, and it'll make a woman go. Have
Bangers.
fun, enjoy life. You know what I'm saying?
Bangers.
But just a transition real quick. Everybody eats like Afterthought said. Shout out to FNG, they going crazy. Shout out to Frack.
It
Shout out to
is.
Cali J. Shout out to Professor Gable. Everybody in FNG, they going stupid. Shout out all the ladies a part of that.
They sick.
And yeah, you asked me something. What will make San Francisco, the Bay, to go to that next level? I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good,
but what we need is community, and the only way you get community is when you share a common unity. And when you put that together, you create a community, and that's what we need right now. Unfortunately, our community has been disenfranchised. Yeah, what does that mean? We got gentrified. We fortunately have a black mayor who is getting some slack, but we don't look at what happened before that. You know what I'm saying?
We don't look at that at all.
We don't look at how the city got sold out. We
Right.
don't look at how people was giving.
Before she got here, and she got to deal with the shit. Yeah.
Come on, we don't look at how people was giving money in the projects in these different parts of places to move out to go buy these houses in Antioch that we always dreamed about, and the Thomas and Sac and all these different other places. Why do you think Sacramento, Antioch, 209, Modesto, and Stockton is cracking right now? Why? It's a mix of people that are from there and niggas that are from the Bay, and some people that might have came from LA. It's a whole mix of West Coast culture, and it's personified. That's why you got all these great artists coming out, because it's not I'm from here. You know what I'm saying? It's I've moved here, and now it's a Boolean base of amazing cultures standing out, and they making slaps. They making what the people want to hear. Now, do I agree with the necessary subject matter? That's here nor there, but you cannot deny what good music is.
Right.
And then from saying that, we need a common unity. Unfortunately, we've been disenfranchised. Unfortunately, the city has been sold out. Our stadium got kicked out.
Man.
Oakland is going through the same thing. They just sold the A's. So what we need right now is to come together. Why don't every poppin' rapper in San Francisco got a song together? Why don't every poppin' rapper in the Bay got a song together? Why don't we have projects together? We got one, thank you to Empire, you feel me?
Yeah.
We got a couple, you know what I'm saying? But we need to do it until it's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? We need to do it till niggas at the BET Awards, MTV Awards, all these different awards, anything that rap and say, be Andre 3000, hey, look, the West Coast got something to say. I ain't mean to cut you off, you feel me?
Nah,
good,
man,
nigga.
talk your talk.
I'm just passionate
Talk
about
it,
this
P.
shit because I'm tired of this shit,
Talk
bruh.
to him, P.
I'm tired of seeing dope ass artists not getting their flowers. I'm tired of seeing we got all this motherfucking talent and they ain't on the stage. Bruh, no shade to Glorilla. I think Glorilla is dope as fuck. But what does Glorilla have that Lil Kayla don't? I would love to make a song with Glorilla. Lil Kayla is just as raw. She's a fucking superstar.
She's a
Come on,
Right,
now.
what I'm
Shout
saying,
out Lil Kayla, man.
why is she not on that level? We don't have the infrastructure to sustain her, and she would have to leave the Bay Area to go to that next level. All of our superstars had to do that. E40 was fortunate enough, excuse me, thank you for the correction, to not have to do that. But even then, what was the producer that created a song that and a movement that helped him go to that next level? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, shout out all our legends, shout out to people going hard, shout out to people who make it, but we shouldn't have to leave the Bay to go to that next level. We shouldn't have to leave to be globally recognized. But if we got to, you feel me, if the Bay wants to be a bucket instead of a ocean, then, feel me, if we crabs, then niggas gotta go. But let's change that. Let's figure out, let's come together and say, okay, how do we break the bucket? How do we make this shit? How do we get out? And I might not ever see it. I might not see what the Bay can be.
Fruits of the labor.
I might not see it. I might not see the fruits of the labor, but that's okay. Because if somebody inspired by me and they gonna make 100 hits, they gonna get in a whole bunch of movies, all the shit, I'm happy if
Did your part. Yeah.
I'm happy if they say, oh, I was inspired by Stunnaman02. You feel me? So
that's big.
I'm happy to see West Coast being big, be doing this thing, getting in shape. And that's another thing. We're not cutting corners with this shit. We may make mistakes. We may not be where we want to be. Actually, I am where I want to be. I'm in a perfect position to do everything that's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, I want to see him be better than me. I want to see him to be the best version of himself. Why is that beneficial for me? Think if I was selfish. Let's say I'm selfish.
Right.
Why is him, my DJ producer, another rapper, why him being as best as he can, why is that beneficial for Stunnaman02? Why is that beneficial?
A lot of reasons.
Bruh,
Yeah.
if we just say he becomes the best artist, not only does iron sharpen iron, when I'm not being an artist, now he can carry the torch. What happened when you went to Hello Stranger the other day?
Oh, man, when I went to Hello Stranger, man, we tore it down, and we did the 49ers big step, and I wasn't even there, bruh, and they were screaming still winning in the club.
Man.
I'm sorry, Stunner wasn't there, and I walked in as a still when they were screaming still winning because I was as representative of the brand.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm the still winning DJ. Walked in, you feel me? We was tapping in, we did the big stepping up in there, and it was lit. We did the brum dum up in there, and
That's
it was lit.
crazy.
I performed another song. They just gave me a whole lot of time up in there. I was grateful. I had a good time. I was getting free drinks. The women was looking good, and everybody was in their red and white. You feel me? Honestly, man, let me talk about it for real because that was a night that was kind of to remember, bro. We going to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, Niners.
We taking it there, regardless of everything that happened during the game, man. We came out on top with it. You feel me? And we're moving forward. You feel me? But after the game, everybody came together, man, and we was family. You know what I'm saying? Like in the
That's
name
what it's all about. It brings everybody together, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Everybody was gigging. It wasn't no problems, man. We was up there doing our thing, man.
For sure.
We really going dumb in there, for real though. Like it was one of them nights, man.
And I know I'm coming on this interview with a lot of tenacity, but I'm actually very joyous. I'm actually very sanguine. And initially I said that I might not say that at first, but in my everyday life, life is beautiful, but I am fed up with the bullshit that has been perpetuated. I'm fed up with the weird shit niggas be doing to block somebody else shine. I'm fed up with the leeching shit niggas be doing to hold on to somebody else's narrative and to not drop an anchor or pull back from assistance they may need when it's not beneficial. I'm fed up with not seeing. I don't want to go to. I just went to Sundance in a movie and it was one of the best experiences of my life. My second time going to Sundance. I'm on the stage with Simba, Jay Ellis, Pedro Pascal, Normani, Dominique Thorne, all these amazing talents, Jack Champion and Avatar, so many people to name. The directors are from the Bay. Why is there not 10 movies like that coming out a year from the Bay?
Every fucking year.
So I'm just, man, I apologize if I had this
animosity.
animosity, bro, and I just feel like, you feel me, this shit, it's just some bullshit. I feel like a lot of people in position, this quote-unquote gatekeepers, they not showing the right love. I feel like the people are blackballing or not putting up the people, but they don't fucking matter. You want to know why? You're not lifted up by the people above you. You supported by the people below you or around you. You lifted up. You're not pulled up by the people above you. You lifted up by your supporters. And I feel like I want to apologize just to the people who fans of me because I'm not going hard and smart enough to make it undeniable. So 2024, we coming for everything that we were supposed to get. We shutting everybody's mouth up. Oh, he don't rap enough. Oh, he not in enough movies. Oh, he's too nice. Oh, he's too friendly. Fuck all that. You feel me? We coming for everything. 2024, getting everything. Film on mic. You coming with us, nigga.
Let's go.
Come on, man.
Let's do it, man. It's the Wash Your Back podcast, man. Man, we might have to do a part 2 on this.
Come on,
one,
man. I'm ready.
DJ
And we're going to have some new bars for you.
Stunnaman02. Want to thank y'all again for tuning in. Don't forget, like, subscribe, watch, comment, do all that. If you want product placement, holla at C-Mac. If you need Fatari E. McGee, we in this thing. DJ Westcoast, Stunnaman02.
West Coast.
Want to thank y'all again, man. For real. Appreciate
Much love,
it.
man. Shout out 1061, man. Shout out Film on Mike, man.
And we still winning. Wash your back.
For sure.
Dirty animal.